Good morning, everyone. So, it is Wednesday, the 1st of July. And I was just about to say April because it does genuinely feel like April at the moment. Not as in, like, time-wise, obviously. It just, because of the weather at the moment, it just feels like perfect April weather. I'm starting the vlog with makeup on because I am about to set up my camera and my tripod. I'm actually using my camera right now, but I thought I would start the vlog. Yeah, I'm filming today, so I've got a few different videos that I need to film today. I actually have my coffee back there that I'm not drinking yet because I'm saving that for the coffee talk. I'm kind of letting it sit for a bit as well. So really I should be setting up. So yeah, I'm filming today, so that's why I am wearing makeup. And knowing me, it'll probably come off at I'll probably take it off just after lunch because I don't know what it is, I just don't like wearing makeup all that often, and I've got like an itchy nose and I probably just removed a bunch of makeup. And yes, today I'm wearing my sunflower play suit just because I was gonna wear like a top and a skirt, but then I decided no. And so the plan for today is obviously I'm filming this morning, and then I think this afternoon is gonna be editing. I do have, oh my god, I actually have another video that, okay, I keep adding to my list of videos that I need to film because I've got my coffee talk to film, I've got my home bargain tool to film. What else have I got to film? The first episode of the SBS video series, which is basically, I'm going to be announcing that in the coffee talk that I'm just about to film. Actually look at my video schedule. So by the looks of it, I need to film my goals video, my coffee talk, episode 1 of the video series, and then I'm starting on my shop haul. I am going to crack on with it, and I am going to get to filming. Oh, my tripod looks a little wonky. It's now 5:10 in the evening. I have finished filming for the day, taken my makeup off, and I'm now going to end up spending the evening editing videos. The two main videos I need to edit first are my goal video, so my quarterly goals video. Oh dear, what has happened to my hair? And I then need to edit my coffee talk. I think that's right. And like I said earlier, because I'm now, like, it's now pretty much the evening, because of that, I am not even planning on moving on to writing because I have editing to do. A lot of editing. When I was planning out my content for the summer and just thinking about it, I didn't realise that 3 videos a week would be a lot of videos. I guess I should probably just really start getting onto editing because I'm just procrastinating now, and I just need to get it done. It is now a lot later, as you can tell by like the sunset light, and luckily it is still day one. So I still have time to do something if I really wanted to. It's actually currently 9:05. So I know I'm not gonna get a lot done tonight, but I have just been like listening to just a load of new music. Not necessarily new, but it's music that I've recently discovered. I don't know what it is, but for some reason I'm just discovering a lot more music at the moment, especially on YouTube. There's just so much that I'm discovering at the moment. Listening to the songs, I keep thinking, my brain keeps like, I don't know what the word is, it keeps just going and going like a machine, to the point where I'm just so motivated to sit down and finish this goddamn book, because I just keep thinking about how cool it would be to have, you know, Scarlet Blood Skies, like a TV series in the future. Not even that, but like on one of those like streaming services. I just think that would be so cool. I mean, I'd love to have that kind of thing in the future, and I know there's so much controversy around like books being adapted into like films and TV shows, but honestly I don't know what it is. But because I'm actually going on to a level 3 TV and film course in September, for some reason it just clicked in my head that obviously my main thing that I said to the lecturer was editing, but I could also very well end up doing screenwriting as well, because that is part of it. And if I manage to do that like really well on the course, then I can definitely use that like in the future for like making Scarlet Blood Skies a TV show, because I just like keep picturing it in my head, and I just keep thinking this would be such an awesome like TV show. I feel like this would go really well. I feel like everything would weave in nicely together, you know, especially if I was, you know, do the screenwriting myself as well. And I don't know what it is, I just feel so motivated, and I feel like at the moment I'm full of like fantasies and dreams, but honestly guys, that is what motivation should be. And my god, I think I might just go a little mental if I don't start like getting my creative stuff all out of my head, because I just feel like I am full of it, and because I haven't written anything in ages. I feel like I haven't really been like creative in that sort of way in ages, and I feel like I'm getting a headache from like storing so much creative energy up here, and I just need to let it all out. I don't know where this has come from. This has never happened to me before, but I just feel so like creatively energized and motivated, and I just hope that one day these dreams of having Scarlet Blood Skies being a TV show be fulfilled. So I think maybe I just need to kind of like sit down, read over what I recently wrote, and do some writing. morning everyone, it is Thursday, day 2 of Camp NaNoWriMo, and as many of you would have seen, last night I did actually get some writing done. I was working on the second draft of Scarlet Blood Skies because yes, still not done, and I managed to do an hour and 10 minutes, which means that I do need to update my Camp NaNoWriMo tracker on the website, and then I also need to update my own personal tracker. So it's currently about 9:20, I believe. I'm just like getting myself ready for the day, sanitizing my hands because I can't touch my face with dirty hands. Like, I just can't. I'm just gonna moisturize. So I managed to get an hour and 10 minutes of writing in last night. I was writing quite late, which is why I didn't like update, but like I said, I got 1,000. I probably wrote more than 1,000 words, not gonna lie, because I think I started the evening with like 122,000 words, and then my manuscript ended up being like 125,000 words. I don't count. I'm not basing my goal on words. I'm doing it on time. I spent an hour and 10 minutes writing, so that means that I believe it equals to 1,100 words. Today, I still do have my coffee talk video to edit for, I think it's the 12th it goes up. I've still got a lot of that to edit. However, today I just really wanted to focus on writing, and I made that decision like late last night when I was writing. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I am just like getting myself ready for the day. I woke up at like 9. Oh, and then I actually got out of bed at 9. Yeah, and it's now like 25 past. And this camera actually needs to go on charge. So I am going to like just get ready for the day and let my camera charge while I do that. So it's 11:15, and I don't know how well you can actually see it, but it has actually started raining. Can you see it? Oh my god, yes, now you can. This weather is like perfect for writing, and so yeah, it's 11:15 and I still haven't really started doing anything. I basically just had a really slow morning, so I'm gonna go and take my breakfast stuff down, and then I'm gonna come back up and get started on writing. The other thing that I didn't actually mention that I did last night, basically I am like very much near the ending of the book, which means that it's really sad because something big has happened, and just thinking about it last night, like what was actually going on in the book, it just made me start to tear up a little bit because of how sad it is. Basically, I don't even really know. I think my goal for the end of the week is going to be to finish the second draft, but we'll see how that actually goes. I've actually been writing for the past hour now. I wrote for an hour, and like I said, I don't know how many words I got because I don't go by word count anymore. And so yeah, it's kind of it's definitely nearing 130,000 words. Is that a good thing? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the story needs it, but I'm still nowhere near the end of the book. I mean, obviously I'm at the ending, but like I'm not anywhere near the end. I genuinely don't know when I'm actually even going to finish the second draft, but I did say that like I don't like want to move on to any of the chapter outlines that I've got to do this month until I've done the second draft. So I need to get the second draft done soon, basically. So ideally I do need to be getting it done by the end of this week, which I think is doable, but I think it's gonna be tough on me. Luckily, my boyfriend has work for the rest of the week. He doesn't have work today, he's got the day off, but he is working tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, so I probably will get a lot done. It's about 10 past 12 and I don't really plan on having my lunch anytime soon, but what I do need to do is I do need to shower at some point today, and I'm thinking I might do it before lunch because then I can just kind of let my hair stay up in the towel for while I'm having my lunch. And I'm also kind of really tempted to go and get myself another coffee because of how tired I am. But I am just going to go down and get myself a normal drink as well. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and get myself some drinks. I'm then going to come back up and do some more writing. It's now 12:15 and yes, I did it. I went for another coffee. Yeah, I've got that, so I feel like I'm going to be bouncing off the walls later. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to sit down at my desk for another hour. I'm going to get some more words down. I'm going to drink my coffee and my normal drink that I've got back there in my tumbler. What is it even called? I really don't know what it's called, but it's my Thorpe Park cup. I've just got like blackcurrant in there. So I'm going to drink those, and dear, why is this lighting so odd? I'm going to drink those and get back to writing. I just turned my computer back on, and it opened up to this, it is very pretty. Anyone else think so? last one, and I have done another 40 minutes of writing, and I'm actually doing really well with this. I've definitely still got a long way to go though. Put this up on here. Not using a proper tripod, but I'm actually doing really well with the second draft. I'm doing really well at the moment. I don't know what it is. I haven't written in so long that I feel like I've just got a lot of creative energy now. So I think I did definitely need like a little break from writing. I have finished my second coffee, so that's why I'm kind of stuttering over my words, and I think that has given me not necessarily creative energy, but that is definitely giving me a lot of the energy that I need. Like, I guess in a way it's kind of like my fuel. Like, I need the fuel to be able to use my creative energy, and I was about to say I need it to actually use my brain, but my brain, I'm not addicted to caffeine. I've just brushed through my hair. I don't know why, I just like feel really disgusting. My hair feels kind of greasy. So now that I've done another 40 minutes of writing, I'm actually gonna hop in the shower. Good morning everyone. So it is now day 3. It is Friday, and this morning I am downstairs. As you can tell, it's almost 10 o'clock, and so yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. I've been up since about 8, and I've just come down into like the playroom slash conservatory to find my cat. Here, I don't know how well you can actually see it, but there are a couple of little apples in our back garden. You can see there's one there, there's one back there, and then there's like one here, there's one there. So, oh god, this lighting is like awful. It's going to be even worse in a minute because I'm going into, wow, this is absolutely terrible, going into our second bathroom. Those apples, basically what happened is, after my shower yesterday, I didn't get any writing done at all. I took my shower, had my lunch, and while I was having my lunch I started hearing these bangs on what I thought was the roof of our playroom. It wasn't. I mean, I guess in a way it was. What was going on was basically there were these two teenage boys, about the same age as my brother and sister, and they were like out the back of the house throwing these tiny little apples at the window. I have to say they're very lucky for not breaking any of the windows, because they then did it again in the evening, and so the whole kind of thing just shook me up, and I just didn't really do any writing after that. I'm actually down here for a reason. I actually need to clean this bathroom now. I am now back upstairs and it is almost 10:30. I not long came off the phone with my boyfriend, and I did just try to film a clip with my new small tripod, but I just cannot get along with it. But at this point I don't think I can return it now either, because I would have to, one, disinfect it, find the box in my recycling, and then probably wipe that down as well, and it's just way too much effort. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing about that situation. But earlier when I was downstairs, I was actually just kind of explaining all about this apple throwing situation at windows. Like I said, that was the reason why I didn't actually end up writing again at all yesterday after my shower, because it really angered me, and kind of it shook me, because like I didn't know how to react to the whole situation. because they did run away laughing after throwing the apples. I'm going to push that back to my mind. My boyfriend is at work today and I have work later today as well. So I am actually going to go and change up this cup. I'm going to get a different one and then I'm going to actually sit myself down and get some writing done. It is now almost 12 o'clock and I've kind of been writing for about an hour, but it's more like 50 minutes because it's not 12 yet. I've now gotten to a part where I don't know, I'm just struggling to write. It would be really nice to finish this second draft this week, so I actually like complete it in this vlog. That would be really nice, but I don't know if it's going to be possible because of like, and now I've hit this wall. I don't know what it is about endings, but I'm struggling with it, and I don't know why. And I've also figured out that for the last 2 days I have been doing my calculations wrong, because obviously my goal for this month is 45,000 words, or it's more like 45,000 hours. Oh my god, that would be a very heavy goal if I did have that goal. So my goal is 45 hours, which is equal to 45,000 words. And my original calculations were day one was like I did 70 minutes, so I was just like, oh, hour and 10 minutes, 1,100 words. I was very wrong about that, and then yesterday was kind of similar because I thought, oh, I did 100 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes, so I did 1,400 words, and oh, I was very wrong. I forgot the fact that you've actually got to divide 1,000 by 60. The maths behind this is just so complicated. So what I did was, in my bullet journal, I'm actually going to move around here. As you can see, let's just do that. I did 70 minutes on day one, 100 on day two. So I went back to like this little thing here where I broke down what my goal actually means. My goal is 45 hours, as you can see, which equals to 2,700 minutes. So 45 hours also equals 45,000 words as well, and then I broke that down into an hour, which basically means 1,000 words, and then 60 minutes I calculated was 1,000 words, and so then I divided 1,000 by 60 and I got 16.7. I actually decided to just round this up to 17. It makes it a bit more easier with the calculations and like using and just getting like whole numbers instead of like point something. And so with 1 minute equaling 17 words, I have calculated that day one I actually did 1,190 words, and then yesterday I did 2,890 words. So literally all I did was times the minute number I have. So yesterday was 100 words, 100 minutes. I times that by 17 with the number that I got. I just added the day before's, so then it makes it easier for me to put it into the website, which I now need to go ahead and edit. It's now about 12:30. At this point I have actually made the decision that I'm not gonna be going back to writing for the time being. I think I'm just gonna let it sit for a bit. I think I'm just putting a bit too much pressure on myself because I've been working on this second draft. I actually cannot remember when I started on this second draft. I have been working on it for a very long time, and so I think what I'm actually going to start on today is I think I'm actually going to start brainstorming for the third book in the series, because that book actually goes back to Emily, and I have a few ideas of what I want to happen, and so I think I'm gonna need a notebook for that, because I'm gonna like do like a little mind map type thing. I have the choice of either doing that or starting on the outline for the fourth book, so Landon's story. And I don't really know what I want to work on, so I don't know. I really don't know what I want to work on. That maybe I just need to take a break from writing, and I think I might actually work on some brainstorming for the third book. I think that might be the easiest thing to do at the moment to get my minutes up, because that's what I need to do. So I think I'm actually going to work on brainstorming for the third book. It's now about, well, it's actually now approximately 2:05, and before I put the camera down earlier I said that I was going to work on brainstorming for the third book, and I did this, and then everything just started to come to me, and so I managed to cover a whole page, a whole A4 sheet with words and ink in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. That's all it took. And then I've actually been spending the last hour actually working on the beat sheet for the book, because I got so many ideas. I do now need to take a break. I also need to have my lunch because I do have work this evening. I'm now on the beat sheet for the third book somehow, and I don't understand. I feel like because of that I've done really well today. That means that I have done 50 minutes plus an hour and 20 minutes. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Saturday the 4th of July. I believe today is actually Independence Day for Americans, so I guess it would be right to say Happy Independence Day. It's currently 4:10. As I said yesterday, I spent the morning editing, and my morning tends to be from like my working morning tends to be from like between 9:30 and 10 to about when I have lunch, which is between 2 and 3. So that's why I am starting the vlog so late, because I have been editing videos. I managed to get 2 whole videos edited, actually 1.5, because I had already done half of my coffee talk. So I've gotten those videos done. I got another one completely edited as well. It was my first episode for the Scarlet Lives Skies video series that I'm doing. If you haven't seen that yet, then there's a good reason for that, and that's because it hasn't gone up yet. My afternoon is like from 4 to 8. I'm actually going to be working on my beat sheet for the third book in the series, and I'm actually gonna get that done and print that off. But there has been a slight issue, not with any of my work or anything like that. It's a me issue. I've done something, but yeah, I've basically done something to my ankle, so when I put my foot flat on a surface or I put like pressure on it, like the back of my heel really hurts, and so I have been pretty much limping around the house all of today. It started hurting last night because I was at work last night, and it started hurting just after work, and I did like twist my leg really weirdly, and I didn't think it was that big of a deal because I barely twisted my leg, because it was like I stepped forward, kept my foot on the ground, and then kind of tried to move forward without moving my foot, and so my leg like turned to the side. No clue. I don't know how I've managed to injure myself, but it still hurts. It's now a bit later and it's actually 10 to 6. And yes, I still look a mess because my hair is greasy and I'm not washing it until tomorrow. So I now have my beat sheet outline for the third book in the series. I'm actually really happy with what I've got, but obviously because it's like pre-drafting, I always just feel like nothing is going to really stick until like you do a couple to a few drafts, because that's what I found with not Six Stones and Broken Bones, I haven't even decided on that, but Scarlet Blood Skies, because I'm still on the second draft, as many of you will know. Let's not talk about that. So I have now done 70 minutes of work today. It sounds like I've done nothing today. It sounds like I've been really unproductive, but like I said, I did get a lot of editing done this morning, which kind of ran into the afternoon because of what I class as my morning and afternoon, you know, because morning is before lunch, afternoon is after lunch in my head now, and my whole routine has, I don't know why, but it's just completely changed since my boyfriend has like stayed and gone. I'm having my lunch a lot later, and it's also really helpful having my lunch a bit later because then it gives me a bit more time in the morning to get things done. I also find that it's really helpful for days where I'm working because I tend to work 5 to 9, and so having a later lunch means that I am fueled and energized for my shifts. I actually have a lot that I want to do tomorrow that I don't think I'm gonna get done, you know, with everything that I want to get done tomorrow. I like want to do, but I really need to clean my room, my bed sheets. Actually, I'm thinking I might have to do this, either can't do it Tuesday, so I either have to do it Monday or Wednesday, and Wednesday I'm at work, so I think I'm actually gonna end up cleaning on Monday. Tomorrow will be my pamper shower and relaxing and playing games, and then cleaning in the morning, and then I can do whatever Monday afternoon. Right, so one thing I've been meaning to address, so I showed a clip earlier in the vlog of the state of the stairs and the hallway outside. I just thought I'd address that because my dad is redecorating the hallway and the stairs. We are having the carpet fitter come here on Tuesday morning to fit the carpet, and to be honest, I still don't know what I want to do during that time, because I'm the type of person that just has to plan ahead. I'll figure something out. For this evening, I do want to actually play some Animal Crossing at some point this evening. Doesn't matter when, just when I do it, maybe before bed. And I also really want to start working on the outline for Sticks, Stones and Broken Bones. Good afternoon, everyone. So it is Sunday the 5th of July, day 5. It is currently about 25 to 4. A bit of an explanation. I don't know what it is, but I just didn't really want to do much today. And I don't really plan on doing much today. I do want to get some writing done tonight, like this evening, because I actually need to redo my bullet journal because I forgot to set aside a page for weekly goals. And right, I need to update what I did last night. So last night I kind of started working on Sticks, Stones and Broken Bones, and what I actually started working on was the work rotas, because I don't think, oh actually you can kind of see through the plastic that I've got like a sheet of everyone's availabilities and then a whole sheet like behind it, like work rotas. And basically I discovered last night that there actually need to be a few more minor, like very minor characters in the book, and I have come up with some first names already, and by the looks of it I'm going to be adding 5 new characters. Today is going to be getting them surnames, possibly even filling out character profiles, or just, I think the main thing will be their ages that I need, and like appearance. So it'll be like hair colour, eye colour, and like the clothes they wear. That is the very basics. So I reckon I could probably just do like a whole A4 piece of paper with all of the characters, and then once I've done that, once I've gotten their surnames and done some character profiles, I can move on to the work rotas, and then once I've filled out the work rotas I will need to actually start outlining. Good morning everyone. So it is now Monday the 6th of July. I basically need to wrap this vlog up now. It's been the first week of Camp NaNoWriMo is now like over. Not like properly, because technically it wasn't a full week, but I have to admit it was a pretty good week. I have started planning Stick Stones and Broken Bones. No, I still haven't finished the second draft of Scarlet Blood Skies. I would really like to finish that this week. The first week for me has gone really well, even though I know I spent the majority of the first day filming and editing, and then obviously I was editing Saturday morning as well. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. The first week has been a really good week, you know, minus all of the little minor things that have happened, like the apple throwing, boys, and like the times that I've been editing, because even though I know I was being productive, like editing in the morning, I do feel like I've been really productive this week. I've started on a lot of things that I've wanted to do, even though I still haven't technically started on any of my chapter outlines yet, which is what the main like point of Camp Nano is for me. However, like I'm slowly working my way up to that point, like finishing the second draft, which I would really like to get done before like working on the chapter outlines for the second and fourth book, and even like the third book as well, because I can't remember if I actually even printed off the beat sheet or not. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. I don't think I have. Yeah, despite the fact that I haven't really started on the main things that I've wanted to start on this month, I am getting closer and closer to that point. The first week was a success, even though like my progress has been quite slow. But for some reason this time around, unlike all of the other NaNoWriMo events, I don't have this like big pressure on myself to reach my goal. My goal is more of a guide, I guess. It would be really nice to get to 45 hours for the month, but I'm not putting like the pressure on myself that I usually would during NaNoWriMo and events, and I think that's because I had a similar goal. I had a similar goal last month and I didn't reach it, but I was okay with not reaching it. Like, as long as I was doing something every day, and as long as I was spending time doing something on a daily basis, not even that, but like consistently doing something every day, or like every other day depending on what else I've got to get done, I still feel productive and I still feel like my days are a success. So with that being said, let me know if you like, do any of you feel like a bigger pressure on yourself during Camp NaNoWriMo? If you do, like, let me know. If you don't, let me know, because I think that is like a really like important discussion, and it's something that you really have to like notice. And if you do notice it, I feel like with Camp NaNoWriMo it should be fun, and you shouldn't be putting too much pressure on yourself to get things done. It should be just making writing a habit and doing it consistently, doing something towards your like end goal of publishing and having your book in your hand. Doing something towards that every day is what you should be doing. And with that being said, that is going to be the end of this vlog. How has your first week of Camp NaNoWriMo been? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this vlog, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below and ding the bell to be notified every single time I upload. I'm uploading Monday, Thursday, Sunday this month, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday next month. All of my social media links will be linked down in the description for you to check out, including my like NaNoWriMo participant page. If you're interested in adding me as a buddy, make sure to do that. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Sunday with a brand new video.